Jay Cooley with the Stoolie back here at the Comic Fox to review another comic. And today we got Danger Street #1. It's basically a story just about three DC characters that we'll get into. But I really like how it starts because we kick off with the Helmet of Fate narrating the whole story, and the Helmet of Fate will come in use later. So, picking up on Danger Street, this woman cop pulls over this four wheeler filled with kids, but eventually she lets them go and just lets them go on their way, I suppose. Then we get this vigilante flying off a building or jumping off a building and grabs this guy and just helps him end his living. Then we find out that this guy is the Creeper. If you don't know the Creeper, he's a 1960s superhero from DC, and I didn't really know him till now. But back to the story where we see Metamorpho making his appearance. And if you don't know Metamorpho, I've known this guy since I was a little kid from Justice League Unlimited, but he basically has the power to control elements on his body and such. But yeah, Metamorpho. So the story takes us to a distant place where we find a wizard with his son Mark, and Mark is Manhunter. He has no relation to the Manhunter we talk about in our Joker videos, comic videos, but he's basically just a Wonder Woman villain. Basically, he's a new character. Now, if you're asking yourself who the old guy and the blue guy are, Starman is the blue guy and the old man is Warlord. I'll explain them in a minute, but we see Warlord hand a bag to Starman that contains the Helmet of Fate. And apparently, Darkseid has something to do with all of this. I'm not sure if they're trying to use it to destroy Darkseid or to summon him. I'm not sure. So we pick up with some news segment where this guy's just going off, and then we get a dead lady laying over a poker table. It's kind of weird and random, to be honest. But we pick up with the characters in the desert laying the Helmet of Fate on the ground. Now, the blue guy, now I'm going off track, but the blue guy, Starman, is one of many people that have taken the role of Starman. His name is Mikael Thomas. He first appeared in a Atlas comic, actually the first Atlas comic, and actually fought him. And same thing with the old guy Warlord. His first appearance was the same time that Mikael Thomas had his first appearance in Atlas, a character that we will see later on in the comic. We pick up with the kids from earlier riding in their four wheeler around the desert. Low key sounds fun. But then we get the Creeper on the loose. But back to the main focus, we find out the only reason that they're doing all this is so they can be a part of the Justice League. I guess these three people want to be a part of the Justice League. But as a body appears, they realize this is not Darkseid, this is Atlas. So they go to fight him, and the fight actually ends pretty quick, and they actually end up killing him with no diff. And then finally, we get the Creeper talking to guys in green suits. And that's the end of the story, people. Now, I do want to say that I'm only reading this because I like Dr. Fate and I like Darkseid, and this won on the polls on my channel. So we're going to cover it. It's a Darkseid story, Dr. Fate story. I like both those characters, so I'm into it. I'm not really knowledgeable on two of the three characters. I'm knowledgeable on Metamorpho, but not the other two. But thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think, and we're out of here. Peace.